Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another valuable video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a trade setup that I took on US30. Perfect trade setup. I'm going to break it down from the higher time frame all the way to entry. Okay, before we get started, like and subscribe. Go join that free Telegram. If you want a video shot, drop it in the comment section below. If you've messaged me on the other social media platforms, I will get back to you soon as I get back to those platforms. With that, let's dive deep. Let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. This will be a really quick video. But as you can see, stuff right here. Okay, this is US30. Okay, let's go to the daily time frame. I want to go to the daily. Okay, you can clearly see right here what's relevant. You ask yourself when you come to the chart and you get on the higher time frame, ask yourself what is relevant. Okay, ask yourself that. What's the draw? What is the draw on liquidity? You have highs up here. Okay, it's going to take a while to get there. Okay, you have a low. Okay, and then you have this low with this expansion. Okay, leaving what? If we go to the weekly, you can see last down candle, fast move with inefficiency. Okay, gets out of there, leaves a down candle, and you can see what we respect it. Come all the way, consequent encroachment of it, halfway point of that order block, and we bounce right off. Okay, but I also want you to pay attention to right here. What is there? It's a custom with a fair value gap. So once we left that and we broke structure, you can clearly see right here, we broke structure right there. Okay, now when we broke structure and we got into, you can clearly see that we filled this fair value gap. Okay, and we started to move back down. What were we chasing? You can see there's a fair value gap here, another fair value gap here, but you can also see last down candle before a fast move up, leaving fair value gap with it. Okay, I'm not ruling out this low. I'm just saying in general, from the concepts, you can clearly see, what do we have? We have accumulation. Okay, all right here. This was news. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. What did we pull back into? You can clearly see if we go to the daily time frame, right there on the top of that candle, or we can even put it in here. I'm going to go at the top of this bearish candle. There's a breaker right there. Okay, we did respect that. Also, I want you to pay attention to, what is this? This is a old, this is the new one. This is last week's, okay? And this is the week before. Old opening week gap right there, this black line, okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, new week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, okay? So you can clearly see that we hit that and we rejected off of it, okay? So that's good. Points of interest, okay? If you trade MT4, you will likely see in this general area, custom with this gap, there's a gap that was not filled, okay? It just doesn't show it on MT4. TraderView, I'm sorry. So once I seen that, okay, we hit that, we reject it. We come back down, we failed to tackle this low. Okay, I'm like, cool. So we broke back up. We get into our session. Okay, you guys know that I like no raid, no trade. Okay, we had news today. At 7:30. As soon as 7:30 opened, what'd we do? We manipulated down. We sweep London low. As soon as equity comes out, we drive. Okay, so news was the sweep, equity was the driver, and then we return. So you know for a fact that everybody was buying, okay, as we broke out. Then we sweep all those guys out, return to fill what? Fill inefficiency. You can get on the lower time frame. You can clearly see on the 1 minute time frame right here. So here's a little accumulation. news manipulated, we distributed, and then we came back. Okay, I seen this fair value gap lurking right here. So what I did, so I put my fibs from swing low to swing high. I got me an order at 62% and 70.5. Okay. And I went to the high. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. So I had 2 orders. So I got 2.5 R, almost 2.5 R one order at 62% as well to the low, all the way to the high. Okay. 1.7 R on that. Could I have went higher? Absolutely. I could have. But that, guys, that's being greedy. I know that there's liquidity. Okay. So taking my order and being happy with what I got is a good thing. That's what's going to make you a long-term trader. Trying to get every little piece of this market is going to leave you with your wheel spinning. Okay. So that was a money shot right there. I know that you could have, when we had the breakup structure right here on the 1 minute, it never did return into the fair value gap right here, all these fair value gaps that it left. So, so that was tough. You would have missed the trade if you were looking at that. But as I seen it, very simple. Okay. Sorry. Very simple. So we hit the POI yesterday. Okay. We return. We come back up in the range. We get inside. We're inside. This low is holding. We displace. We break this structure and then we return. Okay. News sweeps liquidity. And then we suck back in. I want to see that. So equity was the driver for this trade to go back up, which is good. Okay. And then we return into discount. I want to sell here. I want to buy here. I don't want to buy at top. I don't want to buy at the top. I want to buy at discount. I want to sell at premium. Okay. So that's why I waited. If it never came back here or even to 62%, I wouldn't entertain it. I just let it go. Okay. And you can clearly see that we hit TP flawlessly. Okay. When this started moving up, I was like, oh my gosh, right? We're slinging up. And you see that we consolidated and then we end up hitting TP. Okay. When stuff like this happens, guys, when this consolidation happens, don't get scared. Don't get scared. Don't get scared out of the trade. Look, is there a reason for this to come back? Absolutely. There was reasons for this to come back. I didn't break even on this trade. I just let it hit TP because there was reasons for it to come back. It could clearly come back, got in somewhere in my entry, and then end up taking back off, right? And if my entry was, if my stop loss was at entry, I'd have been knocked out, right? So that's why I held the trade until it hit TP. Okay. Now, if price came back and filled this inefficiency and gave no reason to come, then I would have broke even. You see what I'm saying? But in this instance, you could have, let's just say you got the 70.5, 1-to-1, break even, and never came back. Okay? Never came back. So I just wanted to show that trade. We'll go with a recap on the daily time frame. Look, guys. Low comes up, sweeps the low, displaces, returns. This is just like me showing you on the lower time frame. This is the turtle soup, 90% pattern. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I seen. And when we were rejecting that, that was my setup. Higher time frame, also setting up as I look for the same setup on the lower time. It was all meeting requirements. Okay. You can see the bodies of the candles closing inside of this fair value gap, going past it. Right? So that's good. Now, look, I want you to pay attention to this. Look, here's a weekly profile. Look, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Price, if price doesn't drop right here and take this low out, and we work our way to, and we'll have to see how it reacts tomorrow, if it respects, you know, that fair value gap, and we go back up, because we are overall bigger time frame, we are bullish, right? We're just stuck at an order block right now and a pullback, and we could see continuation, right? And with that continuation, what are we going to chase? We go to the daily. You can see here, if we come here and we have a power of 3 tomorrow, you can see that there's a fair value gap here and a fair value gap up there. It would be easy to target, okay? And then you get on the lower time frame, even the hour, and you look inside those, where those fair value gaps are in the day. You can see what swing highs, what order blocks that where price will go to, that will be drawn to in a more shorter term to take profits at, right, inside your day. So with that, guys, I hope you got value. That was a full breakdown of from higher time frame all the way down to entry. You know what I mean? It doesn't get better. Okay? This is the stuff that you're looking for. This is the stuff that you should be looking for, right? Just like here. Once we started breaking down, look, break of structure, okay? This was the low that was a catalyst of making this high and breaking this high. So once we broke that low, then we were going to see, what is this going to do? See, we made a lower high, broke down, broke structure. We kept breaking down, okay? So once you understand that we're breaking down, then ask yourself, what are we chasing? What is the market wanting inside of this expansion lane? It's clearly got to go back to order block, inefficiency, or low. Okay? That's it. All the market does is fill inefficiencies and take out highs. That's it. Okay? Once you understand that, trading will become a lot easier. All right? So, hope you guys got value out of that. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, drop it in the comment section below. If you have a video that you want shot, drop it in the comment section below. Go join that free Telegram. I'm going to be dropping that same chart so you can have it for a flashcard. I will message you back on those platforms soon when I get back. With that, guys, keep pipping and dipping. Catch you in the next one. Peace.